Washington Redskins select. Low. My. Ready. Yusuf. My. In. Dead. Carolina. Cincy. Denby. Val J. Harbaugh. Advanced setting. Houston, Texas. And New York, Jacksonville, New York Jets selected. Detroit, Green Bay, Carolina, New Ball, New Tennessee, Chicago, Cleveland Browns, Arizona, New York, Jacksonville, ready, edit uniforms, ready, advanced setting, ready.
Yo, what's up? What's up, boy? You ready to go down by the hands of this number one guy right here, boy? I'm ready to get bubbles before I stick. Going down there, B-Mo. Bubbles watching. Bubbles watching. I got it on YouTube. Bubbles watching.
We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium.
Entering, attention, pop up, the connection to your peer has been lost, end game. Entering online hub screen, play friend.
How many of y'all came to win?
Enter, next, 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 Yates 2600, entering, create game screen, you have 7 options, fatigue option is set to 1, entering, online/team select screen, Los Angeles Rams, Oakland Raiders selected, New England Patriots selected, Carolina Panthers selected, Green Bay Packers selected, Detroit, Jacksonville Jaguars, New York Giants select, San Francisco, Philadelphia Eagles, Atlanta Falcons selected.
On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase the green.
Tomorrow, my Kansas, Los, Use, me, Val J. Ari K. Buffalo Bill, Event, Chicago, Val, Pittsburgh, Ball, Edit, Event, Oakland Raiders selected, Detroit, New Jacksonville, New York Jets selected. Ready?
We don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah. Beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife. Jets were introduced to this sellout crowd, and it's a roar that could be heard across the river in Manhattan. They're set to go as their Jets will match up with the Miami Dolphins. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started. And in front of a raucous crowd, this one is underway. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Outside. 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Cut. Motion.
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. Bell a first down and then some. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 49-yard line. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
No. Outside. Mike 52 right here. Right here.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And he will find his man for the first time, Demaryius Thomas. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Dolphins have got it.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Watch the pass. 80. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. Hey, watch it.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Rosen. And it's knocked away and in.
Depth chart. Entering. AHB select. Slot 2. Slot 4. Slot 2. FD slot. WR select. Slot 3. Slot 3. T selected. Slot 2. Slot. Slot 2. Slot. Selected. Slot 2. DT selected.
Play. Now here's a timeout defense.
Entering coaching screen. Low hold selected. Slot 2. Slot 1. Slot 2. MLB selected. Row hold select. Slot. Low hold selected. Ray selected. Slot. Selected. Slot. CB selected. Slot 2. Slot 3. FS slot 2. SF slot. Entering. Cancel pop-up waiting for your to resume online game.
They'll have
Cancel.
2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Hey, exit. We got a wedge down. Man, I got you.
Rosen will throw. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down. They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now, the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
On 3rd down, Rosen. This one into the hands of the running back, Balaj. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 37. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the 38-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Rosen. Throw left side complete. That's Grant. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Now Rosen looking to throw. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Rosen of the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 6 of his throws on this drive. They run it with Balaj. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Marcus May with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 2nd quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they'll start with a 1st and 10 at their own 20. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Watch the ship. 49, check 49, check 49, check 13.
On 2nd down now, it's Bell, and he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a 1st down carry by Bell. He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite powering through the tackle. There to make the stop was John Jenkins.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 39, Darnold gets this one to Le'Veon Bell. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet 1st down. Here's Darnold. This is Bell on the dump off. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Darnold completes it.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Darnold now to throw. On the catch, it's Crowder. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Darnold going to lead the offense up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. They'll give this to Bell running right. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. And he's got it. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in with Bell. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the 2nd half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Throwing now, Rosen on 1st down. He gets it into the arms of Parker, complete. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Rosen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. And a line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Matthias Farley. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
After the interception, here's Darnold. This was caught by Crowder. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Darnold going to lead the offense up 1st and 10, and he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Crowder. It's a Jets touchdown. Jamison Crowder, as the first half is winding down. And the Jets will extend their lead. Chase has put a pair of fingers up in the air. His offense is going to go for 2. They'll try to run it in with Bell. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in a 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Right there.
From the gun, it's Rosen. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And now it's Rosen looking, going deep here for Parker. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Parker unable to get that one. 3rd down here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Final play of the half here. It's Rosen. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamal Adams. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 5. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Here we go. 41 Mike, right here. 41 Mike. Run that. Mike 41. Mike 41. You ain't going nowhere.
Here's Rosen. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Marcus May with a pick. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Back to throw, Darnold. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Robbie Anderson, 44 yards. And the Jets will extend their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, the second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. Going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point. So they will accept.
Entering coaching.